Welcome, welcome. We've arrived here at Footfall, so I think it's best we have a little gander around the place. Oh, mate. That's gotta hurt. Like, you're struggling there. Don't they have, like, forklifts or anything? I don't know. I'd imagine they would have them, but... yeah, well. Right, where do we need to go anyway? Let's check the journal here. So what have we got over in Footfall? So we're chapter 2 here. Tattered Spirit. Wait for completion of the ship's inspection. Okay. Visit the Liege of Footfall. And we got Astray. Argenta has something to discuss with the head of the Drusian mission and is counting on the Lord Captain's support. Well, of course. What have we got errands-wise? Logistica Theta. Service call at the Footfall docks delivered a strange invitation. Yeah, that happened at the end of the previous part. To the Lord Captain, inviting him to a meeting about someone called Contractor Logistica Theta. The Servo School's master, who goes by the name Opticon 22, is waiting at Dock Alpha Row. No, we didn't do that one. No. Classified information. Authorize the databank decryption on the personal gadget data. How long have I had this? Pascal has found a data bank belonging to Theodora von Velatsis in the Feribunda system. The data encrypted in the database may provide more useful info to the new road trader, which is me. I'm thinking that we should go see the Liege of Footfall first. Because I feel like that's going to give us some more information as to what's going on around the place and see... basically what I'm worried about, like, if we say went off and did something with Argenta, that where we went was also involved in another quest, and I'd have to go back or something like that. It's like, let's go do this one first. Is there any way to make that one the main one, unless it's already tracked, like, somewhere? So... I know we're going back to the bridge, but from there, I think we had other options. Unless there was a way to get to the options of where to select from there. Not sure. If there is, let me know. No, we didn't wait for that. Why does it always get up so high on the percentage? Like, you may as well just have, like, 90% be 0 at this stage. It's very strange. Like, loading bars are always odd, aren't they? Like, most games are like this, where it's like, the last 10% is the bit that takes the longest. It's very, very odd. Where was it going? Oh, yeah, back to Footfall. Feribundus! Like, here, it's like, boop. Like, what was that 90... well, it was more like 80% that just loaded really quickly. Do wonder. Yeah, I want to go to the Liege. So, if we head to the atrium... it's probably the best place to start from. And we head towards the Liege. Again, we're waiting for that. Look at the architecture, though. It's so interesting. It's like, it feels like... you know, it reminds me of the slums from Final Fantasy VII. Like, especially with these sort of pillars here, the support pillars. It's got that feel to it. Yeah. Right, so let's look at the map. Why have we got this bit uncovered a little bit? Not sure. Let's go over to this loot here. We'll collect all, of course, because it could be valuable loot for our cargo. Citizen.
I am forever astonished that Reverend Hieronymus makes do with that shoebox of a chapel in the atrium for his servants. Footfall has several temples, far more befitting his status.
The Drusians are a unique order. They teach people to be content with little, and they follow that principle themselves.
So that's connected to that quest we saw. Again, keep checking the map, because we'll chase after the loot, essentially. Ooh. Go with the tech use. Yep, we'll take all that, thank you very much. Looks like there's a way down there, but does it lead anywhere? Doesn't look like it does. There might be something there, so, you know, worth checking just in case, like maybe some secret loot. Nope. Well, if there is, I haven't got the necessary skills to check it. Okay, you're someone important in this whole thing, so let's head over here. Citizen. Some more loot there, but we'll head up here first. Gunsmith's Guild. Ooh. A leaflet. Now is our time, not theirs. Go to their homes, drag them out of their beds, carve it. Alright, steady on, mate. Jeez. What's that? Ooh. Doesn't look like we've got anything going on down here in terms of story. This is the Drusian preacher, okay. What is going on here as well? Yeah, we wanted to go to the Liege's palace. Well, we'll actually head up there and then we'll carry on exploring after this.
The Kazbaraka trade Xeno artifacts on Footfall. They're fairly blatantly at that. And the Ordo Xenos is in no hurry to rectify the situation.
Ooh. Very quiet in here. You just over there? Okay. Let's go have a word with you then. My patience. You remember the way out? Dismissed. Vladim. What? Aji put such harsh words into your mouth? You talk like you're an Imperial clerk, not one of us. Where's my cargo, Vladim? Vladim? Falco has it, doesn't he? So that's how you do business with your old friends these days? So you don't remember? Then the help will remind you. Guards, escort her out. Alright, this way. Hadari, move. Jay, get going while he's letting you go drown your sorrows at the Amaseus? And thank your lucky stars you were able to walk out the door. You won't get the chance next time. This is what I meant by, like, come here first, it's gonna lead to more stuff. First an insult and now threats. I see courtesy and tact are no longer, yes. A valued commodity on Footfall. Oh well, I will find myself a better deal. Alright then. Vladim Tukara, Liege of Footfall. Let us please proceed to my office. A spread befitting a visitor of your rank is waiting. Your entourage will be accommodated nearby. I was expecting a welcome more befitting a visit from a rogue trader, not a scene. My apologies, it was no sign of disrespect toward your esteemed personage. Please allow me to prove it. Alright, and while you're engaged in small talk, you get a chance to take the measure of Liege Tukara. His expression is aloof and focused, his gestures curt and firm, and his speech calm and quiet, as though he is used to people always listening to what he says. Judging by his observant gaze, he has been studying you in turn this whole time. Let's talk business. On behalf of the elite of Footfall Station, I offer you my condolences, Lord von Valancius. We mourn Lady Theodora's loss, and we hope this sentiment is taken as a sign of our good intentions and willingness to cooperate. Thank you, Liege. A terrible loss for us all. I hope that under your guidance the dynasty can recover from this blow and attain even greater power. It was a bold move on your part to announce yourself as the new rogue trader of the von Valancius dynasty, despite not yet having your status confirmed by anyone of import from the Imperium. I appreciate such traits in people. It's good to understand who you're dealing with. Felt a bit like a veiled insult. I've heard much about your rare acumen, or I should say, about the profoundly impressive results you managed to achieve by using it. Okay. I have always found a fondness of individuals who could destroy their enemy or gain a powerful ally with just a few well-phrased sentences or precisely issued orders. As you may have noticed, Footfall is currently in a state of crisis. Its people would benefit from the patronage of a figure such as yourself. Who was the woman the wardens threw out? A dead woman walking. Some, however, still call her J. Hidari, a small-time hustler with big ambitions that will lead her to a sticky end. It's strange. A small-time hustler, even a practically audacious one, wouldn't likely quarrel in public with a figure as important as the Liege of Footfall. What seems stranger still is that the Liege knows this small fry by name. She is irrelevant since I'm the one in control of the station on Footfall and the situation. I can speak on behalf of all of its noteworthy residents. But what is the situation? Troubling. Xeno's raids are growing more frequent. Trade is suffering, and fringe worlds are going under. Rumors of atrocities being committed by enemies of humanity are causing excessive panic due to their exotic nature. The core of the Imperium forces in the Coronis expanse have departed from the sector's borders to combat the Xenos' threat. There have been no word from them for a while now. Then again, with the distance and the current issues with astropaths, this is not entirely out of the ordinary. Still, we are not yet alone. From several of the worlds hit by Xeno attacks, we've received reports of fierce warriors who descended from the sky and entered the fray. Oh, really? The fragmented accounts lead me to believe that the blessed Adeptus Astartes are operating in the Coronis expanse, and I await news of their victories with great anticipation. Commonly known as the Space Marines. Hey! These genetically engineered super soldiers are the most powerful and ferocious warriors of the Imperium. I actually have a figure of Titus now. It's on my 4D chest from Star Trek. It's on the board at the top. Right, yeah. Have there been any Xeno attacks on Footfall? No. Ooh. New rumors. No, there haven't. Attacking Footfall in general is not a particularly reasonable thing to do. Many ships are docked here at any given time, and even the listed weapons on board them would make for a decent fighting force. And that's not even to mention the firepower that our esteemed merchants have shamefully hidden from the station's custom officials. For us here, Xenos are more of a source of income than a threat. Ooh. Yeah, that does feel like how I want to play it. So, I do not approve of fear of Xenotech. One must know and understand the enemy. I'm convinced that your connections with Footfall will allow you to broaden your knowledge and understanding of Xenos considerably. I will see to it that your curiosity is satisfied in every way. Right. What sort of patronage do you seek from me? Protection, not military protection, but a different kind of security. You have, of course, already encountered difficulties with warp navigation on your way here. I'm afraid the scope of these difficulties extends far beyond this area. Reports of disrupted routes and ships vanishing during short jumps are coming in from across the entire sector. Communication with the Calixis sector has been extremely unstable. Of the ships that have dived into the maw, Okay. In recent years, none have yet returned. The last ship that came through the moor from the other side was struck by a temporal anomaly. The jump took them almost 2 decades in real space-time. Ooh. You've heard of periods of warp instability, including cases where the moor would become completely inaccessible for navigation for years on end, thus temporarily cutting off the Coronis expanse from the Imperium. Even so, Vladim's words are particularly alarming. It seems that something... Okay. Is that the one that split the galaxy in half? Because I know that happens at some point. I'm just trying to like piece together where this takes place in the timeline of what I know from 40K. Because I know basically like, yeah, it's like a rift opened up across the galaxy. Is that what it's called? Just let me know. It seems that something has had a profound effect on the mall. And this brings us to our main issue. Footfall is a repair shipyard and a trading post. We barely produce anything ourselves and are largely dependent on incoming shipments, especially food shipments. The station naturally has some reserves, but the supply issues didn't start yesterday. Footfall would be obliged if House von Valancius would assist us by signing a contract for food deliveries. I can't be the only one you've asked for help. Naturally. I tried contacting other rogue traders. Okay. I was wondering if like there was something more to that, but no. But the terms of House Corda would have bled Footfall dry. And as for the esteemed Caligos Winterscale, instead of food shipments from him, I received a transport. The Navica packed with refugees. I had to send them off to Foulstone. So many extra mouths to feed would only have worsened the crisis further. I suppose all these warp fluctuations must have created more pressing concerns for Lord Winterscale, and so I put my faith in you, the third and last of the Footfall's allies. Alright, yeah. It's like, let's cut to the chase here. So, if you are fond of my acumen, then do not insult me by putting on a brave face now. We both know that you have far greater need of me than I have of you. You are very perceptive. Well, now you know what you're buying. The situation is difficult, but should you decide to offer your support, you'll forget about the existence of trading hubs other than Footfall, because you won't have more loyal friends anywhere else. Oh, so what are the terms of this deal? Jeez. It's simple. Delivery of food shipments from your fertile worlds, Janus, I imagine. Quite familiar with that jewel of the von Valensis Protectorate, in exchange for fair payment. We'll go with the Iconoclast. I will help Footfall, but not out of desire for profit. I have no interest in obtaining any favors in kind or becoming your patron, only in saving people's lives. Such charity is a rare sight in the Coronis expanse. Even figures as powerful as the rogue trader do not show it often. Thank you, your lordship. Uh-huh. Yeah, I would like to know more about the Anvers gang. Why haven't they been dealt with yet? I've been using all my resources to delay the moment when the station is hit by famine. I haven't got around to Anvers yet. As detrimental as they are, they're no players. When the leader dies, the rest will scatter. Where does one go to make a few deals here on the station? Yeah, I am the main dealer on the station, and it would be disrespectful of me to suggest that you take your business to Footfall traders of less importance. Rot. Okay. Still, you might take an interest in a few people of note. For example, Reverend... yes, I saw him about... Hieronymus Doloroso. The servant of the Ecclesiarchy is rumored to purchase sacred relics from captains, and other traders don't seem keen on becoming his competitors. Okay. If you're looking for goods that can be used to entertain you, find Octavian at the establishment called the Adeptus Amesius. The chemical bliss that she offers is refined and possesses a satisfactory degree of purity. Just don't ask her to pour you her signature drink. It's meant for common footfall rabble, not discerning clientele. Let's get down to business. I'm interested in you. Oh, I pressed the wrong one. Back. I didn't mean that. What did I press? I don't know what I pressed. Well. So I was like, and then I just moved the mouse down slightly as I was doing this. Like, damn. Go with this. Like, who holds the reign of the Xenogoods trade? The Caspilicia mission? A criminal syndicate that has seized control of the entirety of the coal trade in the sector. Xeno's creations are in high demand, and so every single colony has a Caspilician agent or two. Opposing their commercial interest is a lot more dangerous than using their merchandise. Okay. Something tells me you used to be a bit of bandit of yourself. You aren't wrong. My path was long and bloody, but in the end I rose from running a gang that had staked its claim to a treatment filter station to becoming the Liege of Footfall. Many died to make this possible, and those who survived figured it would be more convenient to put me at the head than continue the slaughter of the turf war. I can only hope that my elevation and the peace that came with it have done the station good. Much has become clear. Then there can be no understanding between us, your lordship. What are you referring to? There's a certain custom on Footfall. Any rogue trader who arrives at the station and docks is considered to be its absolute ruler, and the Liege their loyal servant. That makes me your servant. Damn. What a fascinating custom. Useful too, yeah, but do you support that? Like the arrogant bearing. I defer to your judgment, your lordship. I have no more questions. There we go, let's get down to business. That's what I wanted. I am at your service. You can expect the most generous discounts. Alright, here we go. Oh, God. So I was wondering what that was then, like that. Reputation. So, let's see. Hide untradeable. Select tradable. Trade. Alright, so we got up to 1 there. Get those grenades. Get those medkits. It's like, why can't I grab them? Profit factor is... Oh, because it says 24. And I'm at 19. Yeah, I need to get that up, don't I? What becomes available later? Ooh. Bane of Red Crystal Staff. Kai. I'm not that impressed by your staff. We should get rid of this stuff. Wait. I was wondering like where all this stuff came from. It's like, hold on, like yeah, we had a battle, didn't we? Nothing there like strikes me as being too important. We need to hold on to this stuff. Select tradable, trade. There we go. Alright, so this guy keeps speaking to me. He's following me around, I've noticed. Okay. Let's look at the map then. There's something down there, so I want to go back inside, if anything. Which way am I looking? Like, there's a little path there, isn't there? Feels like there is, anyway. Is it a secret door or something? I'm not sure. Or maybe we'll just go further down here and see what's going on with this part of the map. No? Maybe it's just blocked? Like, because this bit just seems to be cut off as well. Alright. Outside we go. Lord Captain, I am pleased to report that the inspections have been completed and all identified system failures have been resolved. The void ship is ready to depart Footfall. The crew is waiting for further instructions, and there are also a number of issues to be addressed. Okay. Well, let's head back to the ship then. And then see where we want to go from there. I think that's wise. Oh, a tree. Okay. Why has that got that marker over there? Why is... What's going on with that? Not sure. Oh. A well-groomed young man calls out to you. He's clean-shaven and dressed in clothes that are expensive but unshowy, with a bright aquila embroidered in a prominent spot. Your lordship, I humbly ask for a minute of your time. I am Bastian in the Derema Bastal Corda, youngest cousin of House Corda, envoy of Incendia Bastal Corda, rogue trader of the Coronis Expanse by the grace of the Most Holy Emperor. Corda, there are some of the most influential rogue traders in the Coronis Expanse, but not of Footfall. This station is under control of House Winterscale. Something tells me that we are about to hear a most curious offer. What did you wish to speak to me about? A matter of most delicacy. You see, you've been to the residence of the Liege. Vladim almost certainly appealed to you for assistance in the arrangement of shipments to Footfall. The Von Valensis Protectorate is famed for the abundance of its main agri-world, Janus. It would be odd for him not to seize on such an opportunity when Footfall is on the verge of famine. However, the Corda dynasty pursues its own interests in Footfall. We've already announced our terms to the Liege, but he is stalling. I imagine in hopes of getting a better offer from you. The Corda dynasty believes that cooperation would be preferable for both rogue trader houses. If you refuse Vladim, thereby forcing him to agree to a deal with us, the Corda dynasty can promise you a share of the profits from the future contract, as well as certain other prerequisites. Everybody benefits. The Emperor's most loyal servants should be more concerned with carrying his will through the stars and less with divvying up profit among themselves. Especially when the well-being of one of the Imperium's worlds is at stake, even one such as Footfall. Behind your smile, Master Bastian, teal shadows swirl. Others may not see them, but your worry cannot escape my eye. What are you afraid of? Your house wrath, should these negotiations prove fruitless? Or the wrath of House von Valancius? Ooh, steady. They're coming again, brothers. Of the ones who came before, I just don't get it. Do they all have a death wish? It's like that makes me worried. Yeah, so you seek to rob the station blind, a station that is facing famine, and you're proposing that I join your little feast of vultures? It's simply business. Honest and straightforward, Footfall is a den of bandits and profiteers. They may not be outright heretics, but they are far from the light of the Imperium. They should be grateful the rogue traders allow this den to exist in the first place. Demanding fair payment from them is only right. Bastian smiles and opens his mouth to offer another piece of sugar-coated courtesy when suddenly... Death to the off-worlders! No, he's out.
Take a knee
and bow before me.
I will take you down.
Well, obviously I was not expecting that. Oh my. Alright then, so, right, Seth. You there, mate. We want Cassia. Ooh, gotta be careful of this girl. Ooh, there's several down here as well. Okay, so let's send Cassia here. Cabela, you go up as well. Because obviously we're trying to take advantage of the situation with these guys around. There's quite a few of them around. Let's bring you here. Abelard. Yeah, we'll go there with Abelard. Well, actually, we'll go there because we wanted to have a bit of defense. And Adira. There's a guard there. Adira, we'll have you over there. Okay. See how some of our new skills potentially work here. Because we did get these, didn't we? So, front line. The grand strategist marks an area of 4x4 cells on the battlefield. The front line. All allies in the front line gain a 15% bonus to armor. All enemies suffer plus 11% more damage from enemy sources. Ooh, okay. Backline. Do I want to get... yeah, this is like 0 AP, these. Okay, so we're just marking it up, essentially, aren't we? The Grand Strategist marks an area 5x2 cells on the battlefield. The backline. All allies in the backline area gain cover and dodge, basically. Okay. The Grand Strategist marks an area of 5x2 cells on the battlefield. The rear. All allies in the area gain 15% damage with ranged attacks and gain over penetration and critical hit chance. Okay, so it's wise then to put this over here.
Not a problem for me.
And the back line, so cover... Is there a way to turn it? Like, because I is it based on which way I'm facing? But we'll put it here anyway. And the rear, which is 15% damage. Over penetration, critical shit. Was it? Ah, yeah. It's like the text on that is very small. It's press R to rotate, is what it says on it. So, yeah, we'll have that there. I mean, that's still fine how that is, so that's why it didn't matter. Okay, and let's see about putting a bit of damage out on you. Alright, that should get you on the next turn anyway. And let's see about getting our lovely analyzed enemies over there. And then we'll get a bit of expose going. Cool. Yeah, we'll go with that. Do we need precise attack? We'll get it anyway. Okay, Cabela. Lovely. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's see about this. Aim for an opening. The assassin chooses an enemy in their next line of sight and marks an additional opening on this enemy on whichever side is closest to the assassin. If this additional opening is not hit by the end of the assassin's turn, it disappears. Opening. Whenever the assassin hits an opening, excluding over penetration, they deal extra damage. Okay. Go there.
The other side awaits.
I was not expecting that. That's a bit more damage than I was anticipating there. But okay. Looking at turn order, let's actually go back a bit. Boing! And back we go. All the way to there. Lovely.
Let's get to it.
That's alright.
I'm here, maggot.
I know you're a puppet, Argenta. Right, Argenta, let's go. You.
I will not.
No line of sight. There we go.
Fabricated.
No, he's. I'm assuming these actually last till the next turn, though. Some of them. Let's go there, because you're going to burn. The second you try and do anything, you're burning. Oh, I see. Can I from there get one of you then? Yeah, we'll go with the one furthest away. Ooh, no, we'll get you out of the way then.
Faith without deeds.
Because this one's a bit more health. So, okay.
Here we go.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Ooh, steady, steady.
Hold on.
What was that? Oh no! It actually worked. There you go, you burned. Hey, my lord!
Indeed.
Indeed. Let's see here. So we could do... I got 2 AP, so... Yeah, we'll mark you. And then we'll just go with one of these. There we go. Lovely. Fantastic, fantastic. Let's not waste that at this point. I'll waste it in the future, but just not right now. Right, so anyway, what we got here that's new, that we got joint analysis. Anyway, hunt down prey. The bounty hunter may mark any enemy in combat as prey. Whenever the bounty hunter kills a target marked as prey, they gain a stackable bonus until the end of combat. The bonus depends on the enemy difficulty tier. Okay, so we can have 1 to 2, 25% of bounty hunters' maximum wounds as temporary wounds. So it gets our health up. So the 3 to 4. So difficulty tier, critical damage. Okay. Oh, if it's 5 to 7, you get both of the above. Okay. Let's see about trying that out then. Interesting. So, what did we get there? How did that work again? So, what level would that have been? Like, 'cause it said it would have Roman numerals on the difficulty. Yeah, hold on. It says like difficulty tier, the Roman numerals on the enemy's icon. Oh, so there, that's what. I just thought that was a bar. I need to see another one who's got slightly more. Yeah, you're 2. Okay, right. So I'm assuming we took out a 1. So what we should have got is extra health. Yeah, we're 50 or 40. Yeah. Okay, cool. We just gotta learn these new skills as we go. Okay, Cassie. Oh. Oh yeah, she got stunned, didn't she? Ooh, you are grouping up very nicely. I like it when they group up. It makes things much easier. Oh, hello. Oh, don't move there. No.
Show me what you've got.
I mean, that's not good for me in the grouping up thing. It's just, oh, kind of thing. Oh. Okay, let's see about frontline is the armor, etc. So we'll just put that there, I feel. Let's just move everything around. Saying that, why can't I move that? Backline can be moved by using this ability again. Like, why can't I move it now? Is that because there are people in it, maybe? Like, why can I only move that one? Keep an eye on that, because, yeah, this is new to me, so keep an eye on it. Ooh, hello. Inferno. Feels like it'd be good.
Forge ahead!
Didn't do as much as I hoped it would. Okay, so get that out on you. Nice. No, no, I don't want that. Capella! Where could we wander off to? We got choices. Got you there and you there. Let's go there. And so let me just double check on that one again. The assassin chooses an enemy in their line of sight, marks an additional opening on this enemy on whichever side is closest to the assassin. If the additional opening is not hit by the end of the assassin's next turn, it disappears. So we want to go there. Then put that there. Then just a simple attack should be enough.
Honor order.
Good. Then we want to see about death from above here. And then unleash that.
Let your soul be purged.
Still not sure on this one, the Oath of Vengeance. The ability costs 13 wounds to use. The Blade Dancer selects an ally. Till the end of combat, attacks made by the Blade Dancer against enemies who have already attacked that ally. It's basically we've got to put it on the tank character. But at the moment, he's over there. He's not even there. He's there. So it's like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Hold on.
Steady. Magenta. I think we'll be alright then. And then we'll go with that on you. Yeah, we'll go for the twice dead Lanny. Yeah.
Let's make it quick.
Ooh, that guy is not in a good way, is he? Go there, and then we'll get the charge going. We'll not get the charge going from there? No, we need to go there. Oh, because I hadn't selected the location. Okay. Leaves us with one. Adira. So we've still got 2 on the hunt down. Good. It's just like it doesn't stack. Does it say anywhere like? Yeah, because at 25%, because we're still at 50-40. So it's like, okay. Let's put that on you just to be sure. Bit of evasion kind of thing going on.
But of course.
Let's get the buff going on Cabela. Okay.
High momentum.
Cassia. That'd be a good idea, actually. Yep. Can we? No. It's a shit. Although. Go with Abelard then, because he's all the way there, so. We've already got that currently. How much damage? 30 to 35. Doesn't matter which one we do. So we'll do that. Because that is wise to do that, right? Yeah, next melee attack, armor penetration. Yes, it's wise to do that, okay. Alright, now see about charging. maybe if I had a charge closer. I should have maybe selected him, shouldn't I? Well. If I could just get around the edge there. I should do it. I mean, so yeah, let's see here. It's like backline. So yeah, we want to change up where Abelard is there. No line of sight. Okay. Right, so we can only reposition one at a time after the initial. So, it's worth knowing, it's worth knowing. So let's put all this stuff on you. And then we should be good. It's like, does it matter? We'll just go through. He's got like 1 health, like, it's like, come on, mate. Get to your turn, you probably die from the burn. Yeah, there you go. Well, we're just going to ignore what happened. Take all his ooh. Gas cloud. Anvers note. Watch your back, make sure you're not followed. Sector 2. Ah. There's quite a bit of loot around. Just make sure we get everything here. Goods. Nothing in the goods. Get those goods. That's better, unless there was something and I just was scrolled down too far. That's entirely possible. Who's that wandering around? Loot is wandering around. Oh, that's twice dead Lanny. Oh no, that's the body. Yeah, there we go. Dreadful Xenos. Punish the enemies of humanity. Oh my. Just how it says loot there, it's like, I can't, no. Carnival Barker, okay. See about getting into that. Let's see how we get up there. Oh, carry on. Ah, there's a fence in the way. Unless this is how you activate it. Da 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 da. Still want to get back to the ship first, though. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Jewelry. You want to avoid him for now. I want to still head back. Just want to see the situation on the ship, and then we can judge where we want to go from there. Like the rest of Footfall, yes. Thank you. Yeah, back to the dock. Because then from the dock, we can get out of here. See, look, how quickly it got to the 90s. It's so strange. Like, I'd love to understand the mechanisms of the loading here. Like what the loading bar means, kind of thing. Where's our way out? That's the rest of Footfall. That looks like a train. I like it. I want to find my shuttle. There it is. And then we'll see about getting the loot when we come back. Okay. Heinrix, hello. A familiar figure turns to you. Heinrix von Kellogg's. Interrogator. Lord Captain. Honored interrogator, what a surprise. Did you perchance leave something in your cabin? Not at all. First Officer Wazarian. I'm not in the habit of leaving a trail, but I thank you for your concern. I'm pleased to see you again. I'm glad to hear that my presence aboard your ship did not leave you with any unpleasant memories. I hope your disposition won't change once I have explained the reason for my visit. I was able to contact my mentor and report the tragic events that transpired on Rycat Minoris. I also received some information from my agents regarding the movement and actions of enemies of humanity, including the Xenos that we're assuming were involved in the theft of the star. Theft of a star, though, jeez. According to their findings, the threat now hangs over other worlds. This time yours, Lord Captain. Oh no. By the order of Lord Inquisitor Xavier Calcazar, whose duty is to stand sentinel over the Coronis Expanse, the rogue trader of House von Valancius is to take on board the agent of Most Holy Inquisition. Is it you? Because I want you back in the group. And provide escort and support in deeds great and small that serve to safeguard the territories of the Imperium against its enemies. This decree is effective immediately upon announcement and remains in effect until decided otherwise by His Excellency Calcazar. All I got from that is that ridding ourselves of this snitch won't be easy. Heinrix, would you mind translating the torrent of verbiage you just unleashed upon me? His mouth twists slightly. The Lord Inquisitor has deemed that my presence aboard your ship and in your retinue would be significantly more beneficial to the fight against heresy and evil than my return to my mentor's side. Our parting before our arrival on Footfall was premature. I can't really say no, can I? Shakes his head. What exactly caused this need to rejoin my crew? The cause is the activity of humanity's enemies, including the cult of the Final Dawn. In my absence, the situation in the Coronis Expanse has changed. I have received an exhaustive report from my agents. This heresy has taken root in the region where the von Valancius worlds lie. You probably already know about the fate of the industrial world of Kiava Gamma. If not, then I will share what details I know. But not here. Better to talk on board, where we will not be overheard. Yeah, we'll go with that. I, rogue trader Seth von Valancius, welcome the agent of the Golden Throne aboard my ship and take on the responsibility of assisting him in the fight against the evil that threatens humanity. An answer befitting a righteous servant of the Emperor. If duty has brought you aboard the rogue trader's ship once more, then such is the Emperor's will. Welcome back, Interrogator. Thank you, sister. It is an honor to be traveling with one of the blessed Adepta Sororitas. Master von Calyx. Since you are with us once more, I do hope you will find time to finish our conversation about the litany of works of Kronhala the Blessed. I will make every effort, Lady Orselio. I must also deliver this to you. The Lord Inquisitor specified that the contents of this envelope are for your eyes only. I would ask that you read it as soon as you have the time. May the Emperor's... Let's actually expand that so we can have it completely. May the Emperor's faithful forever remain in the light of his favor. Let me first express my condolences on the tragic death of the most honorable Theodora von Valancius. Nevertheless, oh my, I was elated to learn that the warrant of the rogue trader has been passed to a worthy and promising heir. These words are not hollow compliments, but rather the Inquisition's official opinion on your person. As fate would have it, you are to take the reins of the von Valancius dynasty in an hour most dire. when grim portents of dark events to come are surfacing throughout the Coronis expanse. I have been duty-bound to become the first sentinel who sees the approaching threat, and I hereby alert you that it is indeed coming. Our loyalty and resolve will be tested. People such as you and I will become the pillars that will unite the Emperor's frightened children and inspire them to fight back. And so, I greet you as my dependable ally and assure you of my favor. From now on, you have a trusted friend within the holy orders of the Emperor's Inquisition and a receptive confidant on whom you can rely. Should the dark times ahead require you to make questionable choices, have no doubt that such an incident will be examined in an exceedingly temperate fashion that rules out the most radical forms of judgment. I have faith in the success of our partnership and thank you for your contribution, both past and future. Lord Inquisitor Xavier Calcazar. And that is everything for the time being. Are you headed to the ship, or do you still have business on Footfall? Whatever the case, I can either wait for you on board or accompany you as part of your retinue. Oh, I mean, like straight in there, mate. Straight in there. Even though I do like the stuff we got there. Yeah. Go. What are we gonna do with him? Ooh. What have you got, mate? Okay, so Daring Breach. Daring Breach also grants 10 movement points until the end of the turn. One round. The warrior becomes the priority target. Have that one again. Oh, you didn't get to level 16? Or did I miss something? Oh, there we go. So I was just wondering, it didn't go green here, and it's like, huh? I mean, you gotta go Vanguard again, right? Alright? Gotta. Yeah, gotta go that. There we go. Right.
I'll take it from here.
Yeah, back to the void ship. This thing's still following me around. We'll see about getting that sorted soon. Because again, I want to get back to the ship, see what's happening out here. And then we'll see where we want to go from there. Probably in the next part at this point. But, you know, I think it's wise. We've got a lay of the land on Footfall. So now we'll see what else is going on. Eventually. There we go. Oh. What is up, my dudes? Oh, dear. Lord Captain, the inspection of the ship's system is complete. The tech priests are reporting the machine spirits are calmed and satisfied. Everything is ready for onward travel, except there is an issue you must be made aware of. I have been studying the records left by the vessel's previous navigator. I wanted to double check the route to Dargonus and discovered that it does not match the one recorded in the atlas. It is more than a minor warp fluctuation. The route has been wiped out. It can no longer be used for traveling. To make matters worse, I started checking the paths from the atlas, one after the other, and saw the same thing everywhere. The warp is roiling with an ominous storm, bursting with vivid and screaming colors. I will not hinder our movement, but all previous knowledge is now utterly useless. Warp storms are our enemies. Just like the heretics and demons, it is the shame they can't be dispersed with a flamer or a bolter. Now we can be certain that problems with astropathic communication in the Coronis expanse are no coincidence. There is warp disturbance in your way, Lord Captain. It is swallowing messages and disrupting familiar routes. This means you need to locate the key worlds on the Von Valancia's protectorate as soon as possible. I'm talking about Janus, Dargonus, and Kiava Gamma. Charting new routes so they can be reached and restoring control will be the necessary next step. Tell me about Janus. The surface of Janus was altered extensively so the planet could be designated an agri-world. It is a powerful food base, capable of supplying the burgeoning protectorate and exporting provisions to the outer worlds at the same time. Janus owes much of its prosperity to the governor House of Wyatt. Wyatt? Under its leadership, the world has grown ever more prosperous year after year, securing shipments and taxes while keeping the workforce tightly controlled. TheTwitGamer. Industrial world TheTwitGamer is being managed by the governor House of Gaprek and supplies your protectorate with rare mineral resources. Additionally, the planet features an Adeptus Mechanicus manufactorum that processes materials and prepares them for shipment. Okay. I testify that TheTwitGamer is a world marked by the Omnissiah's patronage. By his grace, the manufactorums of the colony are inhabited by committed and industrious machine spirits. Mistress Tolliman neglected to mention that the TheTwitGamer manufactorium also supplies heavy machinery from forage harvesters to vessel systems and components. You display commendable knowledge of our world's manufacturing capability, Van Calox. Pleased to be of service. What do I need to know about Dargonus? Dargonus is the heart and soul of your protectorate. It is where the main administrative resources and storage facilities are, and so is the Von Valancius Palace. If you would like to know, this is where you will publicly accept the title of Rogue Trader. Dargonus is a major administrative hub that runs the cargo fleet and keeps track of finances. Very well, our course is clear. Do my officers have any other issues that require immediate attention? That is all, Lord Captain. The vessel and the crew await your instructions and are ready to depart Footfall immediately, should you so desire. So wait, we're done in the Footfall area? But it doesn't feel right, does it? Let's see if, like, we got anything new going on here.
Lord Captain?
No.
Lord Captain.
Okay. So, yeah, let's see here. Chapter 2. Chapter 2. Hunger's Hand. Claim what was lost. Okay, so let's see companion quests. Let's... Because we got Heinrix back now, let's actually see about speaking to him about secrets of the cult in the next part. Yeah. So, we'll see you in the next part when we go speak to Heinrix. Ta-da for now.